May was a great month for advocacy. NAIFA National held its virtual congressional conference, and NAIFA Indiana finished up work on some very important legislation at the state level. Joining us now is our Government Relations Committee Chair, Andy Buter. Andy, welcome to NAIFA Indiana this month.
Thanks for having me, Joe. It's a pleasure to be here, and it's a pleasure to have the report we have for the Government Relations Committee for the 2021 legislative session. Indiana has needed some revamping of their long-term care policies for quite a while. NAIFA's been kind of pushing to do this for the past several years. Well, 2021 was the year that it finally happened, with the Deficit Reduction Act language being brought into the State House by Senator Grooms, Senator Zay, and Senator Walker, and in the House of Representatives by Representative Carbaugh. The language that we need to bring the long-term care contracts into the 21st century is really coming into play right now. We have several hurdles to pass, though, but the law is there that says deficit reduction can be a part of the long-term care. This is going to give a lot of flexibility for us to sell different products, better products, more affordable products, and tailor some things to our people. We have a couple of hurdles that we have to pass, though, with this. We have to get the feds to sign off on the grandfathering of our existing partnership program policies that need to be grandfathered. And then there also need to make some changes to the Medicaid programs from the federal level on language with the agreement they have with the state of Indiana. But NAIFA National is helping us with this. We've got contacts in place, and we feel that this will be done. It may take a little while, but we got the ball has started rolling. NAIFA Indiana's got Indiana online, and things are looking pretty good with that. Also, part of the change that happened in the session this year is there's a new limit on how long medical providers have to get attending physician statement information back to the companies. There's a 30-day limit now was written into the law, and if they don't get that back in 30 days, they can face financial penalties. This should help improve our underwriting speed and get our customers covered quicker, get policies in force, and we think it'll just be better for everybody in the state of Indiana that this happens. The people that we had on the Government Relations Committee were a fantastic group. Bill Barber, John Hafner, Tom Gerhart, Sherry Kramer, and especially Larry Rickey, Greg Boyer, and Kyle Sear, who had some direct contacts with the legislators with this language. Also, I want to shout out to Chris Barnhouse, who's probably the resident authority in Indiana, maybe in the country, on long-term care history, long-term care, how it works and whatever. So without all these people, we would have never got this thing done. And it's been a great accomplishment. It's a feather in NAIFA Indiana's hat, and it's just good for all the consumers in the state of Indiana. So with that, it's been a great session. We got some work to do yet, but we roll up our sleeves, and there'll be some other challenges. We're going to talk about some annuity suitabilities next year and some things like that. So there's always going to be some work. Any of you out there listening to this would love to be a part of this. We need people to get on board with the Government Relations Committee. We need people to get a hold of Greg Boyer for the Political Information Committee, the PIC committee. If you know a state senator, if you know a state representative, or if you know our federal people, we need liaisons for all of them. So please contact us. But again, it's been a pleasure to be a part of the NAIFA Indiana Government Relations Committee, and hopefully we've done a good job serving Indiana.
That's an impressive list of accomplishments, Andy. Congratulations to you and your team.
Well, thank you. It's our pleasure. Oh, I almost forgot. We got two other people that we need to thank too. Obviously, John Zarek, sometimes he gets, he does such a smooth job. We forget about him. And of course, Sandy and Mary on the state office, keeping all the information flow going with everybody too. So it takes a village to get it done, and we got a pretty good village.
The most recent news is we're getting a new insurance commissioner.
Yeah, that's right, Joe. At the end of April, Stephen Robertson, who's been the insurance commissioner for the last 10 years and was the longest serving commissioner in Indiana history, announced his decision to retire June 1st. At the end of May, the governor announced he was naming Amy Beard, who's no stranger to the insurance people in Indiana, and is a welcome addition to become our commissioner for the state. Very savvy in the insurance area. She's worked on a lot of issues, and she's a person who will look out for the customers and people in Indiana, make sure that the rules and regulations are being followed and that we're selling good products and we're taking good care of them. She'll also be good to us because she's somebody who's approachable and we'll be able to work with her very well. We're just looking forward to a good relationship with her starting June 1st.
I agree. I can't think of a better candidate for the job.